Merry Christmas and happy holidays. My name is Joel Gackle, and I serve as the Senior Director of Alumni Engagement here at Augustana, and you are joining us for your morning cup of gratitude. Thank you so much. In this special season, we feel so honored to bring these stories to you. With me today is Samantha Skarstad. Sam is a freshman from Albert Lea, Minnesota, studying special education and elementary education. Sam, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So Sam, first question, are you a coffee drinker, a tea drinker, hot chocolate, or other?
I like to drink hot chocolate during the winter season, but I don't know, I enjoy water. I like to drink water. So. All
right. So Sam, you graduated high school in the middle of a pandemic and then started college in that same pandemic. Take us a little bit through that journey of how you ended high school and chose to come to Augustana.
Sure. Well, once I found out that we weren't going back to high school in the spring, it kind of definitely hit me a little hard just because I was having, a great senior year. Basketball had just ended. We had a good season. And I was really just enjoying my life at that time, being at my school, surrounded by my teachers and friends. And it was just sad to think that the last day I had of high school, I didn't know it was going to be my last day. And I kind of walked out the doors just ready for spring break, ready to just get out of the school. And if I had that day back, I'd definitely treat it a little bit differently, I think. But nevertheless, we kind of, persevered. My teachers were wonderful about it, keeping us in spirits. And then we had our graduation at the end of July. And then I was just getting ready to come to Augustana, and I was excited just to kind of move on to something new and kind of just ready to start college.
Take us through that moment that you stepped foot on Augustana's campus. Had you known anyone that had been here before, or how did you discover us?
Sure. Yeah. A good friend of mine, Sarah Cabrud. She's my neighbor, lives down the road from me. We played tennis together. We were in 4-H together, and she goes to Augustana. And she was like, you should come check it out. And I was like, okay. And then I stepped on campus and I just loved it. It was just open. I think I went in like a fall day, and it was just, the grass was green. It was like blue skies, and it was just, I know, as soon as I stepped foot, it just felt good, and it felt like home for me. So. Okay.
So how was it that special education and elementary education grabbed hold of you?
Sure. I had an old basketball coach of mine. She was a teacher at my high school. She still is, and she teaches physical education, but adaptive physical education. And I kind of had a free period, a study hall, and she was like, hey, you should come on and help me in my adaptive gym class. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then I just kind of fell in love with the environment. I met some wonderful students that became very close friends. I got a couple Christmas cards from a couple of them, actually, and we're trying to stay in touch. But I know, I felt like that was my calling, and I felt like this is the area where I could really make an impact and just make students' days better just by doing the little things that really are important to them.
I think so many of us remember that first moment that we stepped foot on campus for welcome week, meeting roommates, meeting everyone on the floor, discovering everything that was happening in the dorm. And yours has been unique because you haven't been able to have all those large activities. What's it been like to start college in the midst of a pandemic?
It's been a little weird, definitely. But I'm so grateful that we are on campus. And I think that since this is my freshman year, it's been weird, but it's kind of also been feeling like normal, I guess, because I don't know what it would have been like, without the mask, without the pandemic. So it's just kind of felt weird, but it hasn't really felt too far out of the realm of whoa, that's way out there. This is completely different. It's kind of just, it's been weird, but it's also kind of felt a little normal.
Well, in your brief time at Augustana, how have professors or students positively impacted you?
So I get the opportunity to work at the rec center. I'm a volleyball ref, and I work at the front desk, and that has been just such a big blessing for my time at Augustana. I've met so many of my great friends there, and then just having that support system really of all the employees and all the rec center really is just wonderful to have. And my teachers have definitely made connections with me, and they've, it was kind of hard to say goodbye to them after first semester, especially on Zoom because we couldn't see them in person. So it was kind of sad just to wave goodbye to them. That was kind of it. That's all we'd see them. But I've had amazing support systems definitely throughout first semester.
Well, in your very brief time at Augustana, has there been a moment that you felt most grateful to be part of this community?
Yeah, definitely. A big moment that stands out to me and still kind of makes me smile talking about it was we had an all staff one night for rec services, and then they were handing out just a couple awards, and then I wasn't expecting to get one at all. I was, excited to see who was going to get it because we have a lot of great staff members, and then my name got called down, and just everyone cheered in the bleachers and they were clapping for me. And then a lot of people came up to me afterwards and were just like, we're so grateful to have you here at Augustana and to know you and get to work with you. And it was that moment where I was like, yep, Augustana is my home. I'm so happy to be here. And I'm blessed to know everyone that I do on campus.
So without scholarships, what would this chapter have looked like for you? What would Augustana have looked like for you?
Yeah, definitely. In my honest opinion, I don't think Augustana would have happened for me without scholarships. My family is just, scholarships really were a key part of me coming to Augustana. I think I maybe would have went to a community college and then maybe tried to transfer my credits to Augustana, but definitely without scholarships, I wouldn't be here. So,
is there anything else you'd like to share with our community of supporters?
I just want to say thank you just from the bottom of my heart. Augustana has really felt like home very soon for me. And I've met so many wonderful people, so many great friends. And I love Augustana. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come here and give me the opportunity to really make my home at Augustana. So thank you.
Well, we're so glad to have you here. And Sam, thank you so much for joining us today and reminding us really all that we have to be grateful for. I wish you all blessings watching this. It's because of you and donors like you that I can share stories like Sam and so many others. Until next time, thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.